Abusia se mo be kaya Monday ye twem na me year story. And me chem say Chairman Wontumi was to appear before I crack court, which he did.
As we speak, the charges against Chairman Wontumi, Akonta Mining, and 5 others have been signed as I speak.
Na every Tuesday or Sansu Kopi mu court, but this time around Chairman Wontumi was arrested. And when now is in relation to a Galamsey Hunsem, any on one Chairman Wontumi the mining site Akonta Mining. And no investigations into na court taking a certain batches they arrested. Now if I'm not so wrong, I can say this particular year in Kwana, this is going to be like Chairman Wontumi's third arrest so far. And as a case where it looks very tough, because while we should bill requirements after court's ruling now, and as a time and a lawyer appear could be on a reporter Sekasano Chimu said. As a time our Casano, they were still unable to meet the bill requirements, so Chairman Wontumi was still in police custody. And on the lawyer at some point, so Philly said, sometimes the court in a person draggy issues they tend to make the bill requirements very rigid. Send a bay more fun is so easy, which I think sometimes it is true, sometimes too. It is not always the case like that.
Now, because you see a minimum share, you move wine and the 10 million cedis. And you come say, what would you know where I'm no say? The Duaco court, you see amount bail based on the all rights. Now I say bail to 10 million for property 10 million. That's why. How many of us will not go to jail? It is a murder we are. Then yet a bride, the any share the big back person. Because you are not a precedent. And in Ghana for necessary custody as a discretion no the be court no. Exercise judiciously. And yes, I better baby no. Na bail no a grantee no. A meaningless.
Now, reason a lawyer Nede Kasane say, Chairman Wontumi was granted a bill of 50 million cedis, all right. Aside that, so he's to provide 3 sureties and ask 2 guarantors. Out of the 3 sureties, there was still a two. What properties worth the 50 million cedis or more than that? Aside that, Ghana card and some will submit it. They will submit their digital address, send a bayer court and ask investigations, everything you monitor. And Chairman Wontumi Munsu, court are showing on submitting a passport. Passport view will be it was on submitting. Yes, also the stop list at on so. Chess on to crime. He is going to remain here in Ghana until all the investigations are done.
The point I apply for bail, charges would be an allegation. As I say, here proof. And sana ignore. Let's say the condition is so stringent. Say, Wontumi emphasis, Wontumi meet, nenunti. That's so buying someone. Next, say, yeah. I said the for before you are even pronounced guilty.
And frankly speaking, so far, I say you have some progress in the fight against Galamsey. And you do some points now. Fighting for this, we are not to care about political differences. You need such a Wontumi for MPP. That is fine, but we am running near Kasa. It is not because his party is in opposition and another party is in power, so they are trying to make him the victim. And that was what Marcus Abua just said. Yeni na yeni mse Galamsey we are fighting it. And it's a court to say so you're guilty or you're guilty. The court is the only one to give the verdict. So we are just laying back. The court that remains the truth.
I am glad that finally Chairman Wontumi is having his day in court. For me, I think that is how we should run our society. That anybody we find foul against the law, we should take the person to the court. Let the person go through the court system before we try to drag the person. You understand? And so Chairman Wontumi has a responsibility to prove to the entire country that he is not engaged in Galamsey. Because Akonta Mining, as we all know, is a licensed small-scale mining company. Is he engaged in Galamsey? Let the court determine that.
Now, in some way, I don't know why some people still have the nerves. I don't know why some people are still not scared. Because I think just a day or two ago, and a video people are online, authorities have apprehended a year kind of saying 12 people. What is their crime? Real way are buying at Sikaya or Western region. train fast and na ye dey export no che se se Galamsey no asase ne nsoma ma mo dey ba railway kwan so wahwe look at the video I'm putting on your screen insu etwa ho ahia ma polluting nsu ni nyina railway so aban aboka ye nso a just look at the state of the railway simply because they want to use all that area to mine. Why? What is your problem? I don't know. Chairman Wontumi cry at Chino, how much more you people? At what point stage ben am say you ndru ansa na me hu say Galamsey na edu echi? Or you wanted to get to the point where in a household to cry there wouldn't be any water for you to drink when you are thirsty, or you wouldn't even have access to clean water anymore. And then I'm okay. Yendru ho ansa na mo be hu say Galamsey ekono, we have to end it. This is so bad. The presidents, they are trying everything they can. Government in so your mafamu die. Enti yensu citizens, we also have to help in the fight of this. Yentimi njai bibi ama aban, and then we keep saying aban bege. We also have to do our part. Real way kwan amukọ say nwi eso mfaso ne den. Ekwan kakraka etwa ho ahia yi. Eho ansomu real way kwan like I don't understand mo dey here there. And eho nsusu go the shesa area. What at all do you people want? Ebusiane no na me kan Chairman Wontumi as of Endra no de. He was still in police custody enti no. We are here to find out from the lawyers say ABA omu meeting requirements no manya sureties no if he has been granted bail on all that. Until then, I'm leaving you guys, but then any updates be was so no, be sure I'll bring you all of that. Thank you so much for staying tuned. I'll see you all in my next video.
Once again, Chairman Wontumi's prosecution and persecution actually brings up a very important point. That is, for the entire period the NDC were in opposition, they created an impression. You see, I don't know why the NDC, they keep boxing themselves into corners where nobody has asked them to. They have always created an impression as if Chairman Wontumi is the one doing Galamsey. So today, as Chairman Wontumi is in court, do you know what the expectation of Ghanaians are? We shouldn't see Galamsey going on. If Galamsey is going on, who is the other campaign? Who are they? Who are the other campaigns? Who are the other people? Why are they not in court with Chairman Wontumi? Your cameras have captured the NDC chairman in Upper Denchira East fighting military men, plainly doing Galamsey. Why is he not in court? The Awin Traditional Council has written a petition to the president about the NDC MP for our win. Why is he not in court with Chairman Wontumi? But Wanda made a very important point that I want to highlight. Maybe when you finish, you cut as well for him as government's view. For the people to hear that Wanda made a point, and that is the thinking of the NDC, that, well, even if our people are mining, it's okay. We are in government. When we leave and you also come, you also have the right to prosecute them. You understand what I'm saying? No problem. That's a fair point.